Companies buy a substantial amount of goods and services just to be in business. And typically, they invest substantially more in buying the things that they sell. If you're in the high-end fashion business, if you're a big box retailer, if you're a consumer packaged goods company, you have a veritable army pointed at buying the things you sell, the raw materials. That is your brand promise, so you better be good at it. Oftentimes, all the other things that they buy, marketing, corporate services, facilities, IT, etc., don't get the same level of attention, systems, investment, and ultimately people focused on those categories. And value driven there drops directly to the bottom line and funds all of the things you want to do in the front of the business. So if you take any typical retailer, for example, they might have 200, 300, 400 people in merchandising, and they might have 5 to 10 in indirect procurement or goods not for resale. And if you think about it in a money management context, you're essentially not managing what can be 500 to a billion to 2 billion, depending on the size of your firm, of indirect expenditures because you're understaffed, under-resourced, under-automated, versus this amazing infrastructure you've put in place in merchandising. So if companies could just sort of think about the way they do it direct and copy or mimic that kind of structure and that kind of resource, the amount of money they could drive to the bottom line to fuel growth, investment, etc., is enormous.